channel, and today I am doing a Ouija Talk, which if you've been on my channel for a while, you know I do these pretty consistently. So today I'm doing another Ouija Talk because I feel like these are the videos you guys like the most. If you disagree, let me know below in a nice way, or let me know if you guys have any other video suggestions so I know what more to make. But for now, here's a Ouija Talk, and today's Ouija Talk is going to be on how to stay protected while using the Ouija board. Now, I feel this is a good topic to talk about because with the Ouija board, if you're going to use it, it's kind of like, it can be not good to use if you don't know a lot about it, but if you're kind of scared to use it, maybe these tips could help you to feel more comfortable using it or make you feel safer using it. So I am going to be telling you guys how to stay protected while using the Ouija board. So let's get into that. Now, quick disclaimer before we get into the video, because I need to put this out there, but I am not a paranormal expert. I don't do anything with the paranormal. This to me is more of like a hobby. I just do research on the Ouija board and just so happen to know a lot about it and like to make videos about it. But I am by no means a paranormal expert, so if like you happen to use it and think weird things start happening, like I could try to give you advice, but don't whatever I tell you, don't take it with a grain of salt. I think that's a saying. But yeah, if it doesn't work or something goes wrong, I am not accountable for it. Now that that is out there, let me give you guys some tips on how to stay protected. But with these tips, I mean, they might not be 100% guaranteed to work, but they could help you in case something does go wrong. So my first tip on how to stay protected is to put a salt circle around yourself before the session. To be clear, not around you and like the board. Like if let's say you and a friend are doing it, you're here, friend's there, board's in the middle. Don't put a salt circle around the whole thing because that's not going to work, because salt circles are believed to, like, if you put it around yourself, for whatever reason, keep spirits away, like it protects you. So don't put it around the whole board because it's definitely not even, like the board itself won't even work. So just put it around yourself, like just around you, but not where it's around the board. Your friend or whoever else you do it with can do it too. Now, clean up, that's on you, but that is one way to protect yourself. So if something comes out, you can just stand in your little salt circle. Next tip, pray before and after your Ouija session. Now, I know that's like, what? Because the Ouija board, in all honesty, it is considered an abomination against God. It's very frowned upon, but you don't, like, when you pray before the session, or like mostly pray before, like it's good to pray after, but if you pray before, you're basically just asking for protection when using it, which I know that's weird. It's considered, that one doesn't like fully work, you know, that can make you feel extra protected, but that's up to God if he wants to give you that protection. But it's good to pray, especially before, just because it just shows you're trying to like allow God in you. And then after, you know, if nothing goes wrong, just as like a thank you, but mostly the before part. Next, have holy water for a couple of reasons. One, you can bless yourself with it, you know, so if anything happens afterwards and makes you feel safer, you can bless yourself. Also, you know, afterwards, if things go wrong, you can throw it on the board, so that can also protect you. Next tip, play with at least one other person. This is kind of also like going back to rules of the Ouija board, don't play alone. Seriously though, playing with another person protects you, not necessarily just from spirits. Well, it does, because when you're alone, you're more vulnerable. Like, spirits thrive on vulnerability. So when you're alone, they thrive more on that. So if you have another person with you, it's like stronger in numbers, basically. And then on top of that, if something happens, like let's say like I'm playing by myself, if that door swings open, it might make me feel like I'm going crazy, because if I try telling somebody that, some people aren't going to believe me, but if you have like a witness, it kind of helps you to keep your sanity. So while it might not be full, I mean, it does protect you from spirits, but it does more than that. It protects your sanity, just in case things go crazy. But next tip, have a rosary or a cross on you. Like, rosaries are not technically, I mean, I could be wrong. I am Catholic. I was always told you're not really supposed to wear them, because when I was little, I tried putting them on. They're more for praying. But if you have like a cross necklace or like some sort of a cross you can wear, or if you have like a rosary, you can put it in your pocket. Just having like a cross on you, because spirits have all been shunned away by God. Like, most spirits through the Ouija board are in purgatory, because that's kind of like Earth. So basically, with that being said, it's probably best to just like have some sort of a cross on you, like a feeling of God, because spirit, not that they're like, again, I mean, they're not fans of God, so that would really help out a lot just to have that. Another thing, slash tip, have a Bible near you. I wouldn't necessarily say like having it in your like your session area. Like, good to have one by you after the session. If you feel uneasy, just read the Bible, or things go crazy, you can hold on to the Bible for protection. So that's another tip. Speaking of tips, another tip. This one's also, some of these do go back to like rules of the Ouija board, but it does protect you. Always saying goodbye, that is the biggest thing. Obviously that's going to protect you because obviously you're closing that door, so that's why you say goodbye. That's the biggest thing. If you don't do that, like, anything can go in and out. So that's why it's good to close that door and just say goodbye. Another tip, which again, kind of back to rules, take the game seriously. If you're joking around, if you're doing it like out of it, like if you're joking, it's not, I mean, not that it's not going to work, but if you're joking around, you're going to kind of anger the spirits, because it's like, yeah, you're someone to talk to, but you're kind of wasting their time joking around, not taking it serious, and they kind of are like, oh, you don't think this is serious, and then like they feel like they have something to prove. Like, if someone makes fun of you, or if you might have that one friend where you know somebody like jokes about them, like they get all big and bad, like they got something to prove. So that's how the spirits are, so that's why you should take it seriously, because if you joke around, they might attack you. And the last tip to stay protected while using the Ouija board is to keep the planchette on the board. That is a big thing, because I've seen like videos of people where like the planchette flies off the board, or they let it go off the board. Big mistake. So imagine the planchette is a doorknob. Okay, bear with me. The planchette is a doorknob. All right, and that planchette, if the Ouija board is the door and the planchette is the doorknob, that's determining what's getting in and out. So if the planchette flies off the board, that's like the doorknob's breaking off. Like a door without a doorknob, anybody can just open and close it. So that's why you want to keep the planchette on the board, and that really will help you to stay protected. So yes, if anything, keep the planchette on the board. Sometimes spirits try to like get it off the board, but if they do that, it's like a kid in a candy store trying to take candy. You gotta like tell it no and like put it back. So yeah, but that is all of the tips on how to stay protected while using the Ouija board. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below what kind of videos you want to see next. Do you like any other Ouija Talk ideas? Or, I mean, we don't have to just talk about Ouija Talks. I just know most of you guys like those, but if there's anything else horror related or even not horror related that you can think of, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe, because I'm not very consistent. So if you're subscribed, you'll you'll kind of know when I post videos. Follow my Instagram at HorrorLover13, because I post on there way more than here, but I post special effects makeup on there, so if you want to see that, let me know. If you want to see that, go check out my Instagram, and check out my website, queenofhorror.com, where I post everything horror, in case you're not getting enough horror on this channel, but don't have a whole lot of horror on there right now, but I do have a section on the Ouija board, so if you want a little more information, you can check that out, but that is it. So till next time, bye guys, and just remember, always say goodbye. Bye!